Hello everybody, I am BDF018 and welcome back to Gran Turismo Sport. Now, we have a little bit to talk about today in terms of the channel. There was a bit of a mistake made the other night. There was an inconvenience with my channel and it really cut a lot of stuff out. I could not upload, I could not live stream, I couldn't really do anything. So I had no choice but to restart the channel. So all 20 videos in the last week are unfortunately gone. All subs, all videos, everything have gone, unfortunately. But we're back. We're going to carry on from where we left off. This is it. I've kind of sat back, reflected on the last week a little bit, and kind of come to a conclusion that this first week has been a tester week for me to get myself, you know, taken to the water of YouTube, taken to the, you know, getting accustomed to the rhythm of becoming a YouTuber. And I feel that now that I have learned from small mistakes, such as I had a copyright claim the other night due to a song being played on FIFA 20, and these mild inconveniences with the channel, I feel that now I am over it. I am ready, and I'm going to absolutely smash it from now on. I'm going to put even more effort than I already put into these videos. I'm going to absolutely go for it. So without further ado, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel. This is this is it. We're going to go for it. So we're going to start off where, or as you see in the description for this, as a little sorry for the silliness of last night, of the inconvenience of the channel having to restart it. I am going to be completing circuit experience today. I'm going to go through everything, all that's left to do. Every single circuit you see here is going to be covered in this one video, in this one stream, including the Nürburgring Nordschleife at the end. So without further ado, let's get into it. Autodromer Lego Maggiore first in an Alfa Romeo Group 3 4C. So while it's loading, just give me 1 second. So again, I'm deeply sorry for what's happened here. I did not expect this to happen, but unfortunately this does happen sometimes. It's happened to many people I know where they have faults with their channel. They have no choice but to restart it. So it's a real shame, but like I said, this is it now. I'm going to absolutely go for it now. And I just hope that this time everything works out perfectly, because everything was going so well last time. And it hasn't derailed me, it hasn't put me off doing it at all. I'm still going to be as motivated as ever to do it, upload a video every day. Might even do 2 videos and a stream a day, depending on how well my FIFA Mobile series takes off. I'm going to be carrying on with FIFA Mobile starting from tomorrow. I'm going to finish off the league I was doing on my own, as there's no point in starting a new channel halfway through a league. So I'm going to finish off that league, and we're going to pick up on either the Oktoberfest or the next league to do. So yeah, once more I cannot apologise enough. It is a mistake partly on my behalf and on YouTube's behalf, I guess, because again, it was an issue with the channel and it was kind of out of my powers. I just thought I had to restart it. The lighting isn't too good here, it's very bright out. Hopefully it will get better as the stream goes on, but let's just act like nothing happened. Let's just carry on from where we are, and let's just smash. Let's get this game over and done with, you know. Well, I say over and done with. Let's go through this journey together, and let's power through this game, because I really want to do this on, you know, I'm really enjoying the full playthrough. I know it's a bit incomplete at the moment because of the channel being taken down, but we still got 90% of the game to do, 95% of the game I should say to do, so 5% is not really that much to miss out on. We do hit level 22 as well at the same time as we're talking about this, and we're on to sector 4 out of 5 for Magyar now. Also, I'm going to be cutting back on the FIFA 20 stream. I was going to my third part last night. I had a lot of things to do. I had 12 packs to open last night, but they unfortunately could not be done because of the channel problem. So I'm going to be cutting back on FIFA 20 because I will admit it's a bit stressful through them streams because I'm not that good at FIFA. I'm going to be practicing a lot, like a lot. I may do some pack opening streams and some Pro Club streams, but as for Ultimate Team, it's going to be no for now. I feel like I'm not at a stage where I can broadcast me doing matches on there because I just don't have the skill quality. So I'm going to be doing myself up on that. I'm going to be improving myself at that. And when the time is right, I will come back to it. There will also be FIFA 20 streams, just not as frequent as Gran Turismo or FIFA Mobile. Just to let you know on that as well. As we do come on the last couple of corners for Magyar now. An Italian car and an Italian track, it just doesn't get any better than that. It's a perfect combination of vehicle and track. So yes, again we are completing all of circuit experience today in this one stream. It's going to take a good few hours, especially with the Nürburgring right at the end. But that is part of the process. We're going to go through it all and we're going to get it over and done with in good time. So as we now go on to the one lap attack. 2 minutes 5.6 for gold. And we're off. So like I usually say, I hope you're all having a good day, I hope you're all enjoying, and I hope to have a few of you join the stream here. A few of the regulars, I hope to see you in here. Appreciate it. I love doing this, I really do, and this minor setback is not going to put me off it at all. It is a bump in the road to success, or to having the best form of content I can have. So doing pretty good so far. We're a minute through the lap. We have 1 minute left to complete this lap in the gold time. We should be able to do it quite easily. As long as we can get these next lot of corners done perfectly, then we will be absolutely on track to getting that gold and the first major W of this stream. On the last few corners now we go, heading towards the last corner. Remember, keep it out on the right here and then veer in on the left. A bit of late braking is necessary for this corner, maybe not that much, but you veer from the left out to the right very quickly and you keep on the right for the final straights, and that is an easy gold medal, nearly 5 seconds ahead of time. So there we go, the first major W of this stream. Up to 5.1 million credits, brilliant money there, and we now get our first prize car of the stream. Let's see what we get. Here is the gold, here the reward car for Autodromo Lago Magyar GP circuit. And we do get a Group 4 Bugatti Veyron, lovely car, orange and black. Nice colour scheme as well. I would prefer it in blue and black, but it does look very nice like that. As we now got on to Dragon Tail Seaside and F-Type Jag Group 3. Now, there was a Nations Cup race on last night, which I did try and compete in, but unfortunately I got blue screened. That is an issue I have when I go online on this game. I do get blue screened on my main file. It might be better on my smaller file, my YouTube file. So when we go into sport mode, hopefully it'll be good. But yeah, I think it was 17 laps around this in a group 1. Unfortunately I couldn't set a time as I kept crashing on the last chicane part of the track. Usually on the last sector you get a double chicane area or a double wide chicane area, and I kept crashing on the second bit of there while I was on absolutely flying laps. It was a real shame, but as is all things, everything's meant to be. As we now head into the first couple corners of Dragon Lake. 34.6 seconds for gold here, so we have plenty of time to do this one in. And round these corners we go, heading up to here. Nice comfortable 1.084 seconds ahead of time there. As we get good money from now. How much money do we get per section on this? We get, for the sectors, we get 37,000. So I'm guessing it's about 60k for the main one lap attack. Through the next section now, 34.3 seconds for gold, 35.6 for silver, 37.5 for bronze. You want to take these corners nice and fast. You don't want to go too wide out of them though, as you need to keep it in tight for these next two corners here. This one especially can be quite catchy. See that there, you can bounce off onto the gravel quite easily, so be very wary when doing that corner please. You tuck it in on the left here, you come into the corner, a bit of late braking, and you sneak it in on the right. You can cut a lot of people out there, which really does help you. And you put your foot on the throttle there. We are 1 second ahead again. A brilliant lap, a brilliant sector. As next you have to tackle that tricky double wide chicane at the end there. Okay, 36.7 seconds for gold here. We get around it perfectly first time, which is very good. It really helps us and will keep me confident for the gold medal here. Into the last corner we go, and oh dear me, that's a bit wide. Come on, let's keep the speed up. Hopefully we can keep gold here. I went very wide in that corner, that may have to be a restart. It looks like it. Yes, a restart is needed. We did get silver. I was very over ambitious into that last corner. As we now start for the second attempt here. How we get around it, good. See, it's a lot more difficult when you're in something like I was in the McLaren Ultimate VGT Group 1 last night doing this, and it is so hard to get that car through the corner. Although it's so grippy, it's so fast, so much faster than this car, so you've got to be very wary when doing it. You've got to be at the perfect angle, at the perfect time, perfect speed, everything. So yeah, like angle, everything, you got to get all perfect to that corner. But we do get a gold, very easy gold medal. Let me just check one thing. Okay, audio works good. Let's go. It's a bit late to check it, but we do have good audio this time. I'm glad. So we now go on to the one lap attack. 1 minute 44.4 for gold here. 1 minute 48.4 for silver. 1 minute 54.4 for bronze. So we have a lot of time to complete this lap in. We should get it. We should hopefully get a 1 minute 40, 1 minute 41. That's what I'm going to aim for this lap. As we go in the first two corners, and we are safely around them. There we go. Around the next corner, heading into sector 2 we go now. Taking the corners nice and fast here. That's how we like it. And that was a bit deep. We do cut the corner a little bit there, but oh, we got half a second penalty. I can understand that perfectly. So we have to speed this right up if we want to get a gold. We've got 24 seconds to get the gold in. Into the last corner we go. We're aiming for gold here. Come on, let's do this. Hopefully we'll get a gold. It should be a gold. Yes, we're going to secure the gold, thank goodness. It ended up being a 1 second penalty. That's a bit dodgy, and considering it only said half a second. But I guess when you're on 5 you go to the 1. So I can understand that. But we do get a prize card. So let's see what we get. This is the prize card for Dragon Tail Seaside. And we do get a McLaren 650S Group 3. Yes, 2015, very lovely car. I do love McLaren so much, so I'm very happy with that. As we now got onto Bathurst, Mount Panorama, and we're actually in the exact same car in the exact same colour that we just got, the 650S GT3 from 2015, the Group 3. So I'm very happy with that. And see, the first turn on Bathurst or on Mount Panorama is called Hell's Corner. That's quite a reassuring name for a corner, but hey, who cares? Let's get into it. Let's go around hell and back, shall we? Around Hell's Corner now, up to Griffin's Bend next after this long straight. I think it's Griffin's Bend. I think I read that correctly. So down this long straight we go. Heading towards Griffin's. A little bit of a touch on the grass there, but we do get around it perfectly. Round Griffin's we go, keep the speed up, and that is a gold medal for us. 35.699. Good time from us there. Up to 5.38 million coins already. So 33.3 seconds here for gold, 34.6 for silver, 36.5 for bronze. Just getting to the next sector now. And oh, that was a bit wide. Don't touch the wall though. Let's keep the speed going out of there. And we do touch the wall. We may have to restart this one. We've had a wide corner and a bash on the wall already. This could actually be a failure. And we just about make it actually for gold, so we do keep the gold. So there we have it, 39,000 for 1 mile's worth of driving. Yes, please and thank you. So then on to the next part. 35.4 seconds for gold here. This is it's quite a technical sector, this one. It starts off fast but it gets slow very quickly. And that was very wide around there. We do kick the back end out quite severely, but we do hold it together. And now we're around these next two corners here, around the Falcon Bend as I like to call it. There's always Falcon barricades here. And let's get this up to speed for the last part of the track, and we get another gold. So a good time, nice easy gold medal. On to the last part now, 33.8 seconds for the gold here. So let's get this last gold. As we head into this next corner here, lovely taken. Into the last corner we go. And a clean as a whistle, 4 gold in 4 sectors for this track. So now we go on to the 1 lap attack for this circuit. It is going to be 2 minutes 12.9 for gold, 2 minutes 17.9 for silver, and 2 minutes 25.5 for bronze. So this is a relatively long track for the 1 lap attack. So we're just going to absolutely go for it. We're going to hammer it around this circuit, and we're going to get the gold first time. I can promise you that one now. Heading towards Griffins now. And then another little clip on the grass. Didn't mean to do that, but you know. Oh well. This McLaren does drive quite nice, even for racing hard. They are good tyres still, but they're not the grippiest. But again, it is a lovely car to drive. It's a pleasure to drive this car right now. I do always love driving McLarens, so this is a welcome addition to my garage. I am very happy to own this car now. So just to talk you through my FIFA quickly. I actually opened the packs off camera because I couldn't do anything last night, and I was at a stalemate whether just to wait until I make this new channel and do it straight away, or just to do it there and then. I thought I'll just do it there and then so I can possibly build up a bigger team to showcase to you guys. We didn't really get any good players. I will admit, even though we had we had I think 3 7.5k packs, like premium gold, we had gold players packs, we had 2 rare golds, we had electrons, we had mixed players. The best player I've had altogether was Jerome Boateng, 84 rated. Not the best player. If it was FIFA 19 I would have been happy because he was nearly a walkout in FIFA 19. I think he was 86 rated in FIFA 19. But yeah, just sort of let you know that the packs weren't even really that, weren't even worth it to an extent in the end. But yeah, there will be plenty more FIFA 20 to come. It's going to be in scarce amounts. It's not going to be as much as GT Sport. For the next few days, it's going to be primarily GT Sport, maybe with a FIFA 20 midweek. But we do get gold for now, as I said. We would by 2.25 seconds. But yeah, so FIFA 20 is to come, just not yet. But for now, we do get a gold for Mount Panorama on all 5 parts of it. So here is our gold for Mount Panorama, our gold gift car. It had to be the one car that I didn't want. I think we've already got this car, but I could be wrong. The Viper SRT GT3R. I didn't realise until the other day that they've stopped making Dodge Vipers in 2016, I think. It's quite a shock. I love the Dodge Viper, but there we have it. So now we're on to Alsace, or Alsace in France. In a Renault RS01 GT3. This is a hybrid electric, I think. So we have 4 parts to do, 3 sectors in the 1 lap attack. This first part is going to be 43.9 seconds for gold, 45.6 for silver, and 48.1 for bronze. So that loads up. Let's have a look. We get 37,000 per sector. So then, let's get into the race, or the event. This car is a lovely looking car for a Renault. It looks adorable, this car does. Nice, sporty, sounds wonderful as well. So down the first straight, here we go, the first big straight of the track. Probably the only big straight of the track, to be honest. Now, any viewers from the channel, we can now call it the old channel. Viewers from the old channel, remember we did do a 15 or 20 minute endurance, I think, around this circuit. I think it was 15, and we absolutely smashed that. We won by about a minute, as we do get gold in the first sector of this track. Very itchy hair today, as we nearly qualify for our daily reward card, which we'll be collecting in a couple of hours time when we complete everything. I'm guessing it'll be a couple of hours time because we have so much to cover in circuit experience. Nearly every circuit in the game, bar some smaller layouts. This next sector will be 38.9 for gold. So let's just focus this for the next 20 seconds and get this one done. That corner can catch up very easily, so be careful in that corner. I wouldn't recommend taking that corner too fast unless you've got like racing super softs on in a Group 1 car. As we do get the easy gold once again, and we'll be heading into the third part of the track in a few seconds, and we get our daily workout car, which we'll be catching at the end of the video. The last part, 39.2 seconds for gold. Let's get straight into it, everyone. Now, if anyone is new to this stream that hasn't watched me before, this is actually part 8 of GT Sport. Obviously the other 7 parts are on my other channel, which is a now deleted channel due to my inconvenience with YouTube. So all we've done so far, we've gone through mission challenges and driving school, and we got to about 35% through of circuit experience before my channel had to be cut off. I wasn't a bad boy, I didn't do anything wrong to get my channel moved. I actually removed it myself because I had faults uploading. So just to clear the air on that one. I was now going to the 1 lap shootout, or 1 lap attack, 1 minute 58.9 for gold. I'm going to shut up for a minute so I can focus on this lap. So BRB. So heading up to the last part of the track now. Last couple of corners. We have this left-hander into a right-hander and then another left, and then we finish the lap. Looks like we'll be getting gold, hopefully by a good few seconds as well. So we're going down the final straight now, and we finish the lap in 158.9 for gold. We finish in 154.3, so that is 4.5 seconds ahead of the time for gold. That's great, 54k for completing that one. So we get another gold reward car. This is the gold reward car for Alsace Village, or Alsace Village, whatever you want to call it. And we get the Ferrari 458 Italia Group 4, my bad. Thought the Group 3 for a second, it looked like it. So we get it in yellow. My favourite car. I love the 458, I will happily take that 100 times. Or maybe not 100, but... Okay, on to one of the more difficult tracks now. Fisherman's Ranch Rally Circuit. There is... Bloody hell, there's 7 sectors to do before 3-minute 33 goal time lap to conquer. So we have 7 sectors to do, or 8 including the 1 lap attack. The first one takes 20.8 seconds for gold, 21.6 for silver, and 22.8 for bronze. And we're in the Lancer Evolution final Group B rally car in a nice white colour. It could be ice white, I don't know, I don't really care about the colour of it, to be honest. But now we start the lap, into the first part we go. A little bit of a slow corner there, but we will kick it out nice and fast. Head down the straight line. And a nice comfortable gold for the first sector. Okay, we get 37,000 per sector, so that is a lot of money coming our way. About 270,000 coming our way alone through doing the sectors, and then another 50 or 60,000 on top of it during the whole lap. This one's a few seconds longer, 7 seconds longer to be precise, I think. Over a mini crest and over a bigger crest now. As we head into this next corner here. Oh, we go very wide and we do lose it. We're going to have to restart. My bad. Way too much speed into the corner. So that is this sector restarted. Our first restart of the stream. And do a little bit slower this time. Now perfectly done. Oh dearie me, we do bump a little bit there, but we do get gold by over a second still, which is great news. So far we've done 33.3 miles driving. So next is a 22-second sector, the third sector out of 7. And we head up a hill here. Nice right hander, take that one very well. And this here, a very quick one. A 20.312, 1.688 below. Yes. So, on to the next sector. This is a 37.3 second sector. So this is the longest sector of the track so far due to these winding hairpin turns that we are approaching now. The first of which is after this next corner here. And we do bump the wall. That is no problem at all. Oh dear, this is not looking good. But we're going to keep at it, we're going to keep at it. Let's keep going strong. Not the cleanest of sector, this one. Might actually have to retry this one. Well, no, right, actually, we're still 1.5 seconds over or under the time. So that's actually quite surprising. I was expecting to have to restart that one due to a silver, but no, never mind. We do conquer it first time. On to sector 5 now, 40.4 seconds. This sector being even longer than our current longest one. Making it obviously the new longest sector of the track so far. So careful in this corner here, this can really catch you out if you don't go at the right speed. If you go too fast, you'll go flying into the wall there. And now down a nice low straight road or dirt. You want to keep it on the right slightly here, as you've got these now. You've got this little winding corner here, and then through a little bit wider. We can hit the wall. No, we just might miss it. And around the next corners. This shaping out to be a very easy win. 37.971. 2.5 seconds over or under. I keep getting them mixed up. We're doing brilliant here, everyone. As we go on to sector 6 out of 7, there's 32.4 seconds for bronze. Gold. Here we go. You get a lot of things messed up when you're live streaming. You jumble your words because you don't know what to say half the time. And here we go, we got a crest coming up. The biggest crest of the track, I believe this one is. Nice, a big jump as we swing it in for the right hander now. A bit wide, but we do cling on and we do bring it in on the inside for a 29.901. 2.5 seconds under again. I got it right this time. And we're up to 5.868300 on the credits. Onto the last sector now, 47.1 seconds for this last sector. This is where the downhill starts to come into the track. A couple of hairpin turns into a downhill and then we finish off the track. And round we go. These two hairpins onto a nice long left heading downhill. A crest to go here. And that is very wide. We do hit the wall. Around the final corner we go, and this is going to be a very easy win, this one. 43 dead. That is 4.078, no, 080 seconds over, under. Okay, on to the big lap we go. We get 55,000 for completing this. 3 minutes 33 for gold, 3 minutes 41 for silver, 3 minutes 53.2 for bronze. So here we go, we're starting the one lap now. I'm going to be pretty quiet as I'm going to be focusing. So enjoy the lap. Well, I hope you do. Oh, a bit deep there, but we do manage to hold it. Around the hairpin turns, not the first of many in this track. Oh dear me, very wide there. The car was sliding out, but we do keep it together, luckily. Hasn't spun out at all. I understand I'm not doing very good, at least in my opinion. But I'm not a rally driver at all. I've never been that good at rally games. I was good at Colin McRae Dirt 1 on the LPS3, but that was my highlight for rallying. On this game, I'm rubbish at rallying, in my opinion. And we do finish it in 3 minutes 22.417, over 10.5 seconds ahead of the allotted time for gold. That was a brilliant run, in my opinion. I know, like I said, I'm not very good, but in terms of time, that was a very good run. It could have been better. There were some bumps halfway through, but I did good. Like 50% through circuit experience, brilliant. So here is our reward card for Fisherman's Ranch. And we get that a Toyota, yes, it is the Supra. No, FT1, Vision Gran Turismo Group 3. I believe this is meant to be like the new Supra. It looks just like it. I think the FT1 is just a code name for the Supra before it was announced. I have no idea. We're now on to the next rally circuit, Sardegna Windmills. Or Sardinia, whatever you want to call it. In Italy, we're in a Subaru WRX Group rally car in the trademark Subaru Blue. Oh, well, it's been fun so far. We're 42 minutes into the stream, and we have 32 seconds to complete this sector. Let's go straight into that then. I love hearing the turbos in these cars. They're so loud and it's just so satisfying to listen to turbos. And an easy gold there, 30.925 seconds, our first gold of this track. 33k for each sector completed. As we're about to hit 6 million credits, that is incredible for this early on. That's really going to help us for the rest of the game. 15.3 seconds for gold on this sector here. As we now head on to the straight towards the line, 13.735, 1.5 seconds over gold. Oh, yeah, over gold, yeah, that does make sense, I hope. So after this next section, we're going to be level 23, 46.6 seconds for gold here. So let's get straight into that. Down this nice straight into a wide right corner, as I should say. As we drift around that, we bumped the wall a little bit there, my bad, my word's wrong. As you want to keep it on the right here, going into this tight left-hander, which then goes into the bottom of the track. That's a pretty nice corner. Hold it together now, come on, let's do this. That was a neat couple of corners, I would admit. I did pretty well there. And this crest here can catch you out, to be careful of that crest. As we do cross the line in 44.424, 2.2 seconds underneath gold. So that is great. And we're level 23. We're nearly quarter way to 100 already. So 1 minute 27.4 for gold here, 1 minute 30.7 for silver, 1 minute 35.7 for bronze. We head into the first corners now. Let's do this. Let's get this lap done. Let's get the gold time. We're through sector 1, through to sector 2 now. On to sector 3, the final, or no, the second to final sector of the track. Take that right corner nice and smoothly round this long left. It's another long right or longish right. If we're heading to the sharp left hander here. So this corner well again. Oh, we're running very wide, but we do cling it in. On to the last sector of the track now. I believe this is sector 4. Shout for the crest, about double crest. We do make it. Now 1 minute 25.538. That is gold. That is this whole track completed. So let's see what our prize car is this time. Here is our gold reward car for Sardinia Windmills. And we get a Chevrolet Corvette. Is this the C7? No, it's the Stingray from 2014. No problem. The N500. I think we've already got it. I could be wrong, but lovely car nonetheless. So now onto Colorado Springs Lake. 3 sectors as well as a 1 lap attack as per usual. 31.9 for gold, 33.1 for silver, 34.9 for bronze on this sector. Let's see how well we fare on this then. Okay then. We're in the Focus ST, I believe. Group B. So around these next corners we go. We have 31.9 seconds, as you remember now, for gold on this sector. And that was a very bad last corner, but we did get 30.239. That is great. As we now move on to Colorado Springs Lake Part 2, 30.7 seconds for gold here. Now I remember nearly 2 years ago doing this section on my other account, and them first couple corners on sector 2 took me about 25 minutes to do, and I got so annoyed I think I ended up turning off the game because I got so frustrated with the game. We did it first time this time though. Yeah, you know, it's just a little bit of trivia. 35 seconds for gold in the last bit. This rig is pretty tight. The track is pretty tight here, pretty narrow on the last couple corners. I'm sure we can do it first time though. If not, the retry button's always there to help us out. We do bump the wall there on the right hand side. Right in the final corner we go a little bit deep, but we do hold it together. Oh no, we don't. 33.245. We do get gold again. .3 miles so far. As I head on to the 1 lap attack, 1 minute 35.8 for gold on this 1 lap attack. Let's get it done first time. I will shut up for a minute to focus on the lap. Nicely done, all bar the last corner on that first sector. Here's the part I used to really suck at, and we get through it first time, no problem at all. Okay, there we go. 1 minute 30.624 for the gold there. A nice easy gold medal as we complete yet another track, up to 6.2 million coins now, or credits I should say. And here's our prize car for Colorado Springs Lake. We get another one of these cars. I think this is my third one of these, the Toyota 86 GRMN. The only good thing about having 3 of one car is you can do a escape photo with 3 different cars, with 3 of the same car. As we now head on, this is the bottom section here, and then we'll be heading up to the big one at the end, the Nürburgring. Okay then. So our next track is Monza, a lovely Italian track that used to have the oval connected to it, if you remember, back in the 60s I believe. I think it got shut down in the 60s or the 70s due to health and safety regulations, which is a shame. So one of my personal favourite tracks in my absolute favourite car, the 458 Italia, this being the GT3 Group 3 edition from 2013. I believe this car was used in Le Mans in the 24-hour in the Group 3s. So Variante del Rettifiglio, I pretty butchered that. But 26.5 seconds to get down the main straight and past the first chicane. Let's do this. Into the chicane we go. Nice and tight. Oh, a little bit deep in that second bit. And we do get 25.186 gold by nearly 1.5 seconds. That is great. Now the next part, 27.1 seconds to do it in. I'm not sure what this section's called. All I know is it is the first wide corner of the track, the widest corner of the track by quite a long shot, this one. We're going to take this corner at nearly maximum speed with a little bit of throttle, you know, just let go of the throttle a small amount if you can't take it properly. As we go very wide into the chicane. I'm holding it together though. And that looks to be another gold, yes it does, 26.750 there. So now we go on to the next part, Curve de Lesmo. 21.6 seconds for gold in this next part. And we start. Now this, in my opinion, these are the two hardest corners of the track in my opinion. Right at the top of the circuit. They can really catch you out if you go even 1 mile an hour too wrong when this corner, like 1 mile an hour too fast, too slow when these corners, they can really catch you out. If you do cross for just under 1/10 of a second clear, 21.505, and we do get the gold once again. On to the next part. This is called Variante Iscari. 18.6 seconds for gold. Now this is probably the next. This is like a close second for trickiest corners. This one you've got to take at speed, but you've got to be careful as we do make a mistake. Hopefully I can keep the gold time. Oh, we're just off. We do get a silver. I think that's our first silver. Was that our second silver of the stream? So we are going to have to do this part again. Into Ascari we go. And we are past the cars. We are going to get a definite gold here. 18.486, good time. For any of you that are interested in the current Rugby World Cup that's going on, Wales just edged past Australia today, winning 29-25. So, last sector here, 21.4 seconds to go for gold. And also in other sporting news, in the world of motorsport, it was the Russian Grand Prix today. Let me know if you watched it. What do you think of the race? How did you find it? Just in case certain parties are watching, I'm not going to spoil the finish. I'm not going to say who won, who came second or anything. But from what I gather, it was a pretty interesting race. Slightly controversial one as well. As now going to the 1 lap shootout, 1 lap attack, 1 minute 54.5 for gold, 1 minute 58.9 for silver, 2 minutes 5.4 for bronze. We've done brilliant so far, bar the 1 silver. So let's try and get that all important gold first time. Into the next chicane we go now. Take that one much better than last time. But we do get a penalty. That is a shame. I did realise I did cut it a little bit. So that is a shame. That is actually going to take up to 1 second at the end. So I've got to make sure I get at least a 1:53.4, I'd say. As long as it's under 1 minute 53.5, we've got it. Alright, it's gone down to 4.87, so it might go down to half a second now. It should do. I was now going to Ascari. Down to 2.47. So we are losing the penalty quite a lot. It should be half a second still. Or it might even be quarter now that we're under a quarter of a second. Time looking pretty good. Cars driving brilliantly. Down the last corner we go now. 1 minute 43.45. And that is an easy win. 1 minute 49.761. We do still get the 1 second penalty for some reason. It's a bit ridiculous. It should be half a second still, I believe. But oh well. It is still a very small penalty, as we now go to collect our gold reward car for Monza. Down we get. Another one of these cars. I believe this is 2 in a row. 2 of the same car in a row, I believe. That's a shame. So we now got on to Scuba, whatever you want to call it, circuit, in the Evo final Group 4. Mitsubishi Lancer, 24.7 seconds for the first gold. Thank you for the likes on the stream. Thank you for the new subscribers that are either returning or new. I do appreciate you all, and thank you to the people that are watching the stream. We're here for a while still. We're finishing off all of circuit experience today, so it'd be lovely to have you here for the journey. I was now going around the first corner, a little bit wide heading out of it, but I do hold it together. This car is good at accelerating. The Evo 10, I've always loved its launch and its acceleration, dating back to the days of Forza 4. And just about getting gold there, 24.474. Decent gold achievement, or gold reward there. Up to 6.5 million credits. So that is a lot of money to spend on a lot of things. And then to the next sector, 20.3 seconds for gold here, 21.050 for silver, 22.2 for bronze. So around we go now. There's the finish line on the right after this sharp right-hander here. Now, for some reason, I quite like the circuit now. I've been racing on this circuit for about 15 years. Since I was about 3 years old, 4 years old, when Gran Turismo 4 came out, I raced this track so many times. And I loved the beast back in Gran Turismo 4, where you had the cars and they get further away from each other, and you had the numbers to show how far they were away. I used to love. That's all I'd like Gran Turismo 4 for in the end. That was the best part about it, in my opinion, just watching the B-Spec, having your car, see how good it does while you're not actually driving it. For some reason, I love simulating races. That's just me. So we do get another gold by just under half a second. No, it is over half a second actually. We've hit 59.4 miles for today's drive-in, so we haven't even driven that much really, to be honest. And the one lap attack, 59.9 seconds for gold, 1 minute 2.2 for silver, 1 minute 5.6 for bronze. Now into the first corner, and we head out very easily. Little S-bend here, keep it on the curbs and put on the brakes, keep it on the left. Oh dear me, a little bit, just keep it in. And we're now up to the big straight, so you can get a good amount of speed. I'm hoping to get 110, 120 down here. 110 is going to be more like 118, so close, 110 there. And we do get a 58.595. A nice easy gold. Didn't really expect anything else apart from the gold there. As we now are back up to 4 subs. Hey, look at that. We are quarter way to where we were already. Oh no, about an hour. Here is our gold for Tiscuba. I see a car I would like. Are we going to get it? Of course not. We're going to get a Peugeot 208, because that's just as good. Brilliant. A 208 GTI by Peugeot Sport. Brilliant. I love that car so much. So we're now on to Dragon Tail Gardens in a Peugeot RTZ Group 3, 3 sectors and then the 1 lap attack. This track is in Croatia. 26.8 seconds for gold. So this should be a nice easy run. So here we go. Nice fast cars. These group 3s, I much prefer them over the group 4s. I've not driven this track in months, so I do apologise if I'm a bit weak at this track. But I will use, you could say, a racer's instincts to glide myself around the track. Oh, and we nearly miss out on gold. 26.692, just over 1/10, 0.108 ahead of the gold limit. So now we head on to the next sector, which is 47.9 seconds for gold. This is the longest sector of the track by a mile, or probably a couple miles. As we now head down this straight towards a hairpin-esque corner, very sharp left one. And we head around this next corner now. We have to retry that one, unfortunately. 48.219. We are not fast enough. We are nearly half a second off that one, so we have to speed up that a lot by the looks of it. So here we go then, second time lucky. Let's get this over and done with so we can head on to the next sector and get our prize car from the one lap attack. And last corner we go. This looks like a much better time. 47.149. We beat our time by over a second. That was a very, very fast sector compared to last time. And now on to the last sector. Only 17.8 seconds for gold. So this will be a very quick one, and then we go straight on to the one lap attack after that. So here we go. It's like a rectangle, a half rectangle corner. These two are a little bit wide, but we can tuck it in nicely. Come into the last corner and fire the car out to the right. First time gold, 17.058. That's great. So for the one lap attack, it is 1 minute 36.1 for gold, 1 minute 39.8 for silver, 1 minute 45.3 for bronze. As we start our one lap shootout now, I will shut up so you can enjoy. That. No, looks like we're okay. Into sector 2 we go. A little bit wide. We are holding it together very nicely though. Up to the last corners now we go. Don't want to take this one wide like last time. Take out nicely. Keep it in tight. And oh, on the curb. Looks like though we're going to get a nice good gold. There we go. And a 1:34.876 to seal off another successful gold trophy time. Nice one. So, as we now go to collect our gold medal reward for Dragon Tail Gardens. Here it is. We actually get the car that we were using to do Dragon Tail Gardens in, the Peugeot RCZ Group 3. Not sure if I've already got it, but I'll take it. I'll take up to 3 of any car. I know it sounds crazy, but for when I do escape mode, I can have 3 cars then the same one, maybe having a race. So we're going to be doing Lasarth second to last, just so you know that. We've now got onto Fuji International Speedway. We're in the GR Super Racing concept. I believe this is a Group 3 car. 22.5 seconds for the first sector. So we're reaching an hour and a quarter into the stream now. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in from the old channel. Again, I really appreciate you. Thank you for the subs and the likes so far. Loving the support. Yeah, again, I'm really sorry for what happened to the channel. It's a big shame. I'm as upset as you are, although you might not be upset at all. I am pretty upset because it was a week's worth of very hard work that went into it, and you know, editing. It doesn't like that they edit it, but I do actually edit the pre-recorded FIFA mobiles. I have to edit start finish. Got to edit some bits in the middle. So it was a lot of hard work that went into it, which unfortunately has now not so much gone to waste, but is not available to be watched anymore, which does suck a lot. But there is going to be so much more coming. There, like, I can't explain. There's we are going to be doing FIFA Mobile still. We are going to be doing FIFA 20 still, just not as much. GT Sport, we are going to be completing this game. Every single thing we do in this game will be completed. So just stay tuned. You know, we're going to act like nothing happened. This is still the same channel near enough, just refreshed and without the videos that there once was. We can do it. We can bounce back from a minor setback. There's always hurdles on the road. There's always hurdles on the track, I should say, for getting to where you want to be. So I'm just going to muster up, you know, take it as it is, and I'm just going to enjoy what I can produce and what I can do, because anything's better than nothing, and I thoroughly love doing this. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. Yeah, it sounds very soppy. It sounds very cringy, but it is so much fun doing this. I look forward to doing live streaming. I look forward to recording, because it's something, you know, it's a hobby, and I love sharing my hobbies. I love going on about my hobbies. I could talk about this all day. I could go through every car in Brand Central and tell you what I know about them. Even if I know nothing, I'll look up things and tell you on the spot. You know, like, this is only the beginning, man. You know, I'm not stopping anytime soon, in at least the next year. I'm really looking forward to it. It's only up from here. Anyway, enough of the soppiness. We're on to the final straight. We are on the 3rd sector. We are about to finish and get another gold. This is looking great. 50.354. We do get it. Another gold trophy for us. As we go on to the one lap attack, 1 minute 44.8 for gold, 1 minute 48.8 for silver, 1 minute 54.8 for bronze in the GR Supra Racing Concept. A lovely car. If you've seen the new Supra, it costs about £60,000 for the upper model. It is a thing of beauty. They have perfectly revived the Supra in my opinion. Much better job than say reviving the NSX. Although the new NSX is drop dead gorgeous, the new Supra is angelic. It is the perfect, and I mean perfect, sequel to the Supra. It is the the perfect heir to the throne of what the Supra RZ was in 1997. I'm so glad that they revived it. It is a beautiful car. I believe it's actually out now. I can't wait to see one. Hopefully drive one day. A man can only dream, but I do look forward to see what they do next with the Supra as well, you know. I do look forward to it as, oh dear me, we go extremely wide in that corner. That could have messed up our entire lap. I'm going to try my best to make sure it hasn't. That's strange because I put on the brakes at the exact same time as I did last time when I did the third sector. But hey ho, let's just hammer it. Let's just go for it. "14 seconds to get halfway down this straight. Let's do this." Looks like we have just about saved ourselves. 1 minute 41.9. There we go. I was bricking it for a moment. I thought I'd mess up the lap. Luckily we haven't. 74.3 miles done for today. We are up to 7 million credits. That is incredible. 1.5 million gain today, I think. And here is our gold medal for Fuji International Speedway. Ooh, I see a car I want. But we're not going to get it. We get the Renault Alpine. Is it the A110? Alpine A110 1600S from 1972. This is another car that it's recently been revived by Alpine. I believe last year they released a new A110. Doesn't look as good as the old one, but it's decent. You know, it's decent. V12 Vantage GT3 now for Red Bull Ring. I feel like they should have put a Red Bull decal on the car for this as standard, but oh well, you can't get everything right. 38.8 seconds for the first gold medal of the Red Bull Ring. Okay. As we now get into the first part of the track, heading up to the first corner. This is probably the trickiest corner of the track, the first one. This is so easily able to catch you out, as well as the last corner. The first and last corner, in my opinion, are the two toughest corners of this track. They are so annoying to go through, but races are meant to be challenging, you know. Races are meant to be challenging, so down the straight line now, and we finished that in 37.307 seconds. Good time. So on to the second part of the track now, which should hopefully be a bit shorter for time. Oh no, it's even longer. 40.4 seconds this time. I should have seen that one coming, really. So here we go then into the first corner of this sector. Oh my goodness, I judged that corner completely wrong. I thought it was going a bit further, my bad. So I did lose a bit of time in that corner, I believe. But we still get an easy gold, 39.1 seconds. That is 290 seconds below. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, 19.3 seconds for the last sector of the track. And here we come then, the second to last corner of the track. We do go a little bit wide. We just hold it together though, the last corner, in my opinion, the second hardest corner of the track. And we head down the straight for an 18.604, an easy goal for us there. Albeit going wide in the second to last corner of the track, we do get no penalties thankfully, and we do keep our gold trophy. So 1 minute 35.6 for gold. I do apologise for the camera being a little bit dark on my face as well. It's poor lighting at the moment. I've actually got my bedroom lights on, but because my blinds are not the best at keeping light out, you're stuck with a bit of a dark face until it starts to get a bit darker in my room, so like darker outside I should say. So again, apologies for that. Okay then, we're on to sector 2, my apologies for not notifying. And we're heading down a straight line now towards a sharp right-hander. I'm going to keep it on the left until we start to brake. The braking now, and you want to keep the brakes on and keep on the left until you there. Come out on the left side, flick it into the right, you start to come around this corner. Get on the right hand side, just bring it the curb. Try and touch the left hand curb here and keep it out on the right. Keep it right, stay on the curb or just off it. Brilliant. You want to come out on the right then, and then over to the left on this next curve here. So now in the second to last corner, we're going to go wide like last time. No, we're not. We take it on perfectly, or near perfectly at least. Round the last corner, and we're onto the main straight. Can we get that 1 minute 35.6? We get 1 minute 33.004. A great time. That is 2.596 seconds below the time. As we now go for our gold reward car for the Red Bull Ring. And we get an old, is that a Porsche 911 Turbo? Yes, a 1981 Porsche 911 Turbo, a classic German car. I love the old 911s, they look so amazing. We're going to keep you for third to last. So next is Barcelona. Yeah, Barcelona, the Grand Prix layout. We're in a Group 3 Hurricane. First sector, 32 seconds for gold, 33.2 seconds for silver, 35 seconds for bronze. We are getting there. We've got about 6-7 more tracks to go. The last 3 are going to be the longest ones and the hardest circuits to conquer. We have that Nürburgring lingering over us for the last one as well. That is going to take a while. I'm not expecting to get that done in the first few tries, so it may take up to an hour to complete the Nürburgring. So I'm not looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll get it done first time, but you never know, eh? I've had a lot of practice at the track since I first did it on this game, so we never know. Heading ahead into the first couple of corners of Catalonia. 32 seconds, as I said, for gold. No, we're heading out wide in this corner. As you remember, in 2016, the infamous crash here between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton went on the right bit of grass there as Hulkenberg. Rosberg defended from him. Hamilton losing his grip, his back right wheel on the grass made him lose control as he tried to veer back onto the track by turning left, hitting the back of Rosberg and then both into the grass. And there was that famous face cover on the helmet from Hamilton, you know, like a oh dear, what's happened here, oh my god. Remember, Rosberg did win the title that year, and he went on to retire at the end of the year, even though he was in his peak. As you know, he quoted, "I've finished all. I've conquered what I wanted to conquer. I'm at the top of the mountain. I don't need to do any more. There is no more I need to do from here," he basically said. And fair play to the man. I mean, he could have gone for a second one, but to an extent I'm glad he didn't, because I'm a massive Hamilton fan, and he's won every title since. He's going for the big six this year. He's going for his 6th title. Only 2 records, only the 2 big records left to beat, and that is Schumacher's win record of 93 and his World Championship record of 7. Hamilton, I believe, is on about 84 wins and 5 World Championships. So all he's got to do is win the next 3 years championships, and he is world champion. And it's a lot easier said than done. And he's got to win about, we'll say about 10 more races for him to beat Michael, which he could do very easily. And I think he's gonna at least break the race win title in the next probably by next year. There is always the argument of Schumacher raced in an era where there was only 14 races or 15 races per year, and now there's 22 from next year on, I believe. But does that really matter? At the end of the day, you're winning races. You can so easily not win a race. So stop being such a snowflake and just accept that there's a new best driver. Yeah. Anyway, we hit level 24 now, and we have the 1 lap shootout now, or the 1 lap attack. 1 minute 51.9 for gold, 1 minute 56.1 for silver, and 2 minutes 2.5 for bronze. So we're now heading to the final lap, you could say. Down the main straight, we head down to the first corner. You want to keep it on the left here. Late braking's always needed when you do the 1 lap attacks. You want to kiss the curbs as you go around them, pretty much. Now we'll try and keep it more deep here. You naturally do go wide in this corner. Keeping it deep is always a good option. On these long corners you do naturally go wide in them. As we do actually go off, I went too far into the curb, and my front wheel did kind of pull me off with the curb. But we are on, we're okay. I don't think we lost any time. Might have lost half a tenth. But and the half a tenth there, so we have to speed things up, I think. A bit of a skid run that corner, but no problem. Now I'm gonna I don't even know what I was gonna say. You know what? When you're going to say something and you just forget what you're going to say, that is what I've just had. I've just had a brain fuzz. I completely forgot what I was going to say. I think I was going to ask something, but I've completely forgotten it. Never mind. Yeah, we run the last chicane. And the last corner we go, and down the main straight. 1 minute 49.910. Just under 2 seconds ahead of the time. So there we have it. We have another gold trophy as we now go to collect our prize car for this section. Here is our prize car for Catalonia. And finally, a good reward. We get a Group 3 Volkswagen GTI Vision Gran Turismo. A lovely, lovely car. Very happy with that, actually, compared to some of the stuff we've had today. We've had some doubles of cars. We've had some, I think I've even had a triple of one car. So I'm very glad to have that. Anyway, we're now on to Tokyo Expressway's South Inner Loop in a Mazda Atenza Group 3. 18.4 seconds for the first sector. So as that's loading up, I'm just going to check the stream. It seems to be going well at the moment, so Thank you for another subscription and another like. I do appreciate that so much. I honestly thank you so much. We have a lot to look forward to on this channel. I am extremely excited. So we now head into the start of the first sector. This being another track I haven't raced too much on. I think I did a 5-10 lap race on this on my big file a couple of weeks ago, but apart from that, I think only this is the other part I've done on this track. I barely race on this often, and so if I'm rusty on this track, I do apologise. So 17.9 seconds, we do get the first goal. There's only one left-hand corner for the first sector, so easy, you know, nothing too difficult. As we go on to the second sector, 34.9 seconds for gold here. And we go into the corner. I thought I was going to be going wide there. We actually mastered that corner. That was brilliant. And there's a right here heading up to a left. I quite like this sequence of corners here, actually, I will admit. Even though I did take them a bit dodgy, I do like that sequence of corners. It's quite a nice little section. So we have the finish line there. This is going to be a bit of a tight one. There we are, 34.658, so another gold trophy for us there. We're doing very well. I think there's 159 golds to collect altogether, so we're getting there very quickly. We're nearly at 7,500 credits. Third sector, 43.5 seconds for gold. This should be relatively easy as it's just a long straight leading into a hairpin corner at the end of it. So we should be able to get an easy win here. Now, one thing about this tunnel is it can catch up, especially if you're in obviously a car faster than this. If you're in a Group 1 or Group X you're racing here, you want to be careful of these corners here, as they, with your incredibly high speed in a Group X or a Group 1, can easily catch you out. And this corner here, as it can sometimes be very deceiving. As long as you watch the map partly though, you will be absolutely fine through the tunnel. And even more so on the hairpin. I was going to head around this corner here towards the finish line, 42.497, so we finish by just over a second ahead of the gold time. So on to section 4 now, 35 seconds for gold. The final section before we do start the 1 lap attack. And a little bump on the corner there, but we do get around it alright. That was a very quick corner. I quite like that one. That's going to give me some time. There's a train on the right there. I've never seen that before. That's quite cool. As we get a 34 dead, 34 exactly. Now that's quite a rare time to get. So that's like a 1 in 1,000 chance. I'd say I've only had that a couple times ever. So the 1 lap attack this time is 2 minutes 5 for gold, 2 minutes 9.7 for silver, and 2 minutes 16.9 for bronze. Let's try and get this done first time. Let's do it, everyone. So down now to the first sharp corner we head to. Let's put on the brakes back now. And this Atenza has very good braking, I will admit. I quite like this car. I believe I did the 6 laps of Interlagos a few days ago on the old channel stream in this very car. It's a nice car, this one. It's not the fastest, but look at this. Look, the grip is just crazy for this car. For racing hard as well. Imagine this car racing super soft. You know, it's going to be a mad car to drive. And especially when it's done up as well. So I look forward to doing more with this car hopefully in the future. As I head down the winding corners out of the tunnel, heading up towards the hairpin turn, now the right-handed hairpin turn. Nicely done, perfectly done there I should say. As we now go up the hill towards the last part of the track, I think we're heading to the last sector, there we go. Oh, very close to the wall there. And perfectly done there. There we go, that last sector was very well tackled. I think I did pretty good in that if I say so myself. And that is a definite gold, a 2 minute 2.219. Brilliant stuff. There we go then. Another gold trophy, another gold reward car. We are now going to collect our gold reward car, 75% through circuit experience as well. Or 77 now. This is our gold car for the south inner loop of Tokyo Expressway. That is a Mercedes. Is that an AMG? Yeah, that's a GT3. The SLS AMG GT3. I think we have this car already, or possibly the other version. So still, I'll take it. Nice car. Not much else to say about it really. We're now on to Autopolis International Racing Course in the Lexus RCF GT3 Emil Free Racing from 2017. 3 sectors as well as a 1 lap. So we are about 1.5 hours into this stream. I feel like it's going well so far. Thank you for all the support so far. It's not so much of a comeback, it's just a new stream on a new channel. So, you know, everything's still the same. I've still got the same channel name. You can still follow me at all my handles, BillyDF01 and BillyDF3 on Twitter and Snapchat respectively. Everything's still the same, still running off the same account, near enough, just all been restarted. So thank you for all the support so far in this first stream. It has been incredible, more than I thought I'd get, so I do appreciate it so much. As I head into the first corner, a little bit wide, but we do hold it. 22.9 seconds as well for the first sector on gold, which we will just about achieve at a 22.417. That's a good first sector, bar the little drift we had at the first corner. 7.618 million is a pretty mental. A lot of credits so early on, which will really benefit us the further into the game we get. 49.6 seconds for the next gold. Lexus driving very well so far. I say that, and we go wide. Well then, I jinxed that. Let's give it a retry. I've got to admit though, it's a lovely looking car. Although I did just jinx exactly on the exact moment that the car was doing well, and then we spin out. That is just mental. Okay, let's not get it wrong this time. Come on. There we go, much slower. But we do get around it perfectly. Keeping it in on the curb. Keeping it out wide for that corner, I will admit. Into the sharp left-hander. Down the straight now towards the finish line. This would be a 48.206. So I'll grab something from my tablet here. Right, no problem. I am here. Okay, so we're nearing 100 miles for today already. 98.3 miles done. So let's go on to sector 3, 44.4 seconds for gold. $46 for silver, 48.6 for bronze. Oh, a little bit wide there, it will do. But on the brakes enough to hold it together. Then last corner we go now, we're going to put a lot of pressure on it. A lot of pressure on ourselves. I hope the mic's a bit too close, my bad. So 43.4 seconds. My nose is always so itchy whenever I'm streaming. Does anyone else get that whenever they start the stream? Their nose just gets so itchy. It's doing me head in. I gotta admit. It's really getting annoying. It probably looks like I'm doing something else, but I promise you I'm not. It's just it's so itchy. Oh my god. Right, okay. We're on to the 1 lap attack now. 1 minute 52.7 for gold, 1 minute 57 for silver, 2 minutes 3.4 for bronze. Let's do this. Let's get this done first time, and let's not skid out this time when I say the car's driving well. Into the first corner we now go. Judge that one just about right. Okay, we did that corner well this time, and now we are in sector 2. And we have a long left corner here, followed up by a nice fast right. In rallying they would call this corner, I'd say a 5. Headed up by a 2, or a 1. 1 left, I'd probably call this one. Anyway, this isn't rallying, this is racing. We're not rallying right now. That was earlier on, we're now into sector 3. Into a fast hard right. It's quite funny to say, but that is quite a tricky corner, I would admit. On the bottom of that hill, I should say, on the end of that straight line, that right hander is quite a tough one to master. And so is that one there as well, to be honest. It's one of the corners that can really catch you out if you are caught napping. Just run around the last corner we now go. And on the left, down the final straight, and we get a 1 minute 49.560. Oh, we're edging closer towards the big 3, or the big 2, with each passing sector. So the nerves will start kicking in soon, the pressure will be on. We've hit 100 miles for today, but for now here is our prize car for Autopolis. We get the RCZ. Is that the Group 4? So we've had the Group 4 and the Group 3 RCZ today. Oh well, I really wanted to get that F1 type car, but you never know what you're gonna get, really, do you? So now on to Goodwood. Goodwood, obviously home to the Goodwood Festival of Speed in England. Not sure part of England, I think it's in South England. It's on yearly. It's around the time of my birthday, actually. It's on in early July to mid-July. In the midst of the summer, always nice and sunny down there. You know, they show off concept cars, they show off classic F1 cars. If you've never seen the Goodwood Festival of Speed before, watch this year's one. It's one of the best ones ever. It gets better and it gets bigger every single year. Been running since the 90s, I believe, since 96, 97. It is just a wonderful showcase of the best cars in the world. Fighting for a top spot on leaderboards for shootouts. It is a fantastic festival. I would love to go one day. I was thinking of going last year, but I changed my mind in the end. So I'm looking at going in a couple of years, hopefully. But it does cost a lot of money to get in. So the next sector, Ford Water to Levant Corner, 36.1 for gold, 37.4 for silver, 39.5 for bronze. I've actually forgotten what car. Are we in an Aston Martin for this? I didn't look at the car we were in for this one. Or maybe I did say what it was, I just forgotten already. But let's have a look what flipping car we got. I didn't have a look at it, I don't think. It's very fast though. Right, it's sticking to the corners pretty well. And we're going to get a 35.716. So a good few tenths ahead on the time there. Nearly up to 8 million credits. We are in an Aston Martin V8 Vantage Group 4, okay. And the last sector now at 29.8 seconds for gold, 30.9 for silver, and 32.6 for bronze. So we have one right-hander and a chicane to go. And the last couple of corners we go. For gold here, can we get the gold? And of course we can. Was ever in doubt? I mean, come on, look who's driving. 28.392. We do get the gold trophy. 105.4 miles for today. Done quite a lot. Now the one lap attack, 118.9 for gold. Let's try and get this done first time then, shall we? Okay, round we go. Oh dear me. On the grass a little bit. Just if I held it together. So we've already got a bit of a time loss here. That is rubbish. Okay, we have to speed things up a little bit here if we want to get the gold time. Okay, the V8 Vantage really showing its great grippiness here at speed. 48 seconds through. Right, next couple of corners we go. Oh no. Oh no, I think we've lost it. Oh, so I'll give it a try. No, we've lost it. We've got to retry. God damn it. Okay, never mind. It's no problem. I kind of figured that I was going to struggle after that first little spin off, or that first little grass cut. So no problem. We'll just have to give it another try. So now we're on to sector 2. And we go around the next corners now. We go on to a nice bit of straight track. No mistakes so far. Let's hope we don't swallow my words there. On to the last sector now. Let's hit these corners a bit more carefully than last time if you want to secure the gold medal here. Around the final chicane we go. Let's not mess this one up. Round it perfectly, and that should secure a nice easy gold for us. Second time lucky. The first time we did mess up a little bit. as we have a chat. Dull indeed. Yeah, we don't always get it right, we don't always succeed first time, but there we go. Goodwood has been completed, and we are about to get our gold reward car for Goodwood Motor Circuit. Here it is. And is that, yeah, again, oh, BMW M3, is that the 1991 edition? 1989, the Sports Evolution, a wonderful car, the M3. Not sure when the first version came out, was it the mid-80s it came out, or the early 80s? Lovely car, I know someone who would love that car, someone pretty close to me. So, on to the fourth to last track before the three biggest ones come up. We're in a Peugeot Vision Gran Turismo Group 3 at Sardegna Road Track A. We have 3 sections to go through before the one lap attack. This first one takes 37.1 seconds to get gold on. So we're nearly 2 hours into the live stream right now. Hopefully all is going well, hopefully you're all enjoying, and hopefully the lighting gets a bit better on my face soon, so it's a bit clearer, it's a bit more, you know, well, better. There's no inside view in this car as well, it's just a shame. So this is another track I have not really raced on that much before, so it's going to be a bit of a learning curve here for me to get over. I raced on it a few times, but not for long. I think I did a 5 or 10 lap on here before in an F1 car, but that was a little while back. I don't remember it too well, as I believe, oh dear me, a little bit deep in there, and we are doing it round okay though. Hopefully that secures a first gold for us. It does just about 36.898. So a couple of little mistakes, but they can easily be swept under the carpet when we go for the one lap attack. I should have it all sorted out by then. The next sector, 35.6 seconds. This is quite a fast sector of the track, probably the fastest one in terms of individual sectors. And we come out on the right hand side now. We want to move over to the left a little bit. Get around here. And then back over to the right as we do creep into a sharp left-hander hairpin type of corner, but it's not, well, not really a hairpin, as it doesn't go, it's just not a 90 or 180 degree turn. I didn't mean to say 90, it's not a 180 degree turn, so it's not a full hairpin, but we do get 35.165, or 185. Messing my words up right now. As you get the 39,000 credits for completing that sector. We've hit 8 million credits. We've probably got about 1 million or so to go before it's all completed. Onto the third sector now, 37.5 seconds for gold. So like I mentioned in the old streams, Vision Gran Turismo is Gran Turismo collaborating with a manufacturer of car, in this example here, Peugeot. And they collaborate to make a car that is Peugeot and Gran Turismo's vision of their future, be it 10 years from now, or 20 years from now, even 50 years from now, with some like that Chevrolet, no, Dodge Tomahawk I should say. Didn't mean to put on the brakes there, my bad. This Peugeot, it looks like a car that could be made now, just as an expensive supercar, like maybe £500,000 or £300,000 supercar, if they gave it the right power, you know, the right output, you know, made it out of carbon fibre, it'd be worth the money then. So 1 minute 46.1 for gold on this one lap attack, 1 minute 50.1 for silver, 1 minute 56.2 for bronze. So we have a nice 1 3/4 minute drive here. Let's try and get this one done first time, unlike Goodwood where we did mess up. Oh, nearly into the wall. Okay, let's forget that corner happened. That was a bit of a tight one. As we now head into a chicane of sorts, the one that we did go a little bit deep in on last time. and we do get it right this time. Well, a pretty big for chicane. We'll call it an S bend instead. It does look a bit like a letter S on the map. So we're now round to the last corner before the major straight of this lap. We are nearly hitting 150 miles an hour going up the straight line. Into the corner we go. Oh no! Way too fast into the corner, no! Oh, god damn it. And again, no! Ah, we gotta retry that. No, we can't do that. Oh no, what a shame. We were so close and I was a bit over ambitious into the corner. Oh dear me, that is another duel. Okay, let's get it done this time. We're gonna go to work. I don't want this to be the case for the next 3 tracks, especially as we have the big 3 in length next: Nürburgring, La Sarthe, and I'm not sure what the other one's called, but yeah, we don't want to be messing up like that for these next 3. Okay then, I do apologise, but these things happen unfortunately. Not everything comes to us perfectly. Sometimes we've got to take a turn or two just to get used to it. Like I said, I'm not really used to this track, so cut me a little bit of slack. So into the sharp corner we go, the sharp left-hander. So go with a bit of speed. Oh, we debumped the wall a little bit, a bit too close into the corner. So let's not mess it up this time. Let's get it correct. Okay, that corner was done correctly, and this one a little bit wide. We do manage to take it. That should secure a gold, hopefully. We have 12 seconds from now to get there. Harry around the last corner. No braking at all, just a little bit of lift off the accelerator. And that is a 1 minute 44.726. A gold, second time once again. So, let's see what our prize car is. Here is our prize car for Sardinia, or called Sardinia, Road Track A. Doesn't look to me anything too special, anything I haven't got before. But we do get, is that the Genesis Group B? It is. I don't think I've got that yet, so I'll take it. Okay. We now go on to the last 3. Circuit de Saint Croix, whatever you want to call it, C, Le Mans, and the Nürburgring Nordschleife. So, we're going to start off with this one. A Duty by Citroen race car, 1 minute 4.6 for the first sector. This is where technical driving and mental strength really comes into it. These are going to be the hardest 3 parts of the stream to do, but we are going to power through. Again, this is a this is an earlier stream than I would usually do. So my streaming schedule, what I want to do, some days I want to start at 4 p.m. if I want to an earlier stream, and if I want to a later stream that day, if I fancy staying up a bit later, I will do a 8 p.m. stream. Stream times won't vary on the day. I will let you know on the FIFA mobile video, or if you want to follow me on my handles above, then feel free to do that, and I will keep you posted on my streaming time for that day. Again, if you don't follow me in any of them, you will be able to see my streaming time by watching my FIFA Mobile video for that day. I will probably say at the end of each video what time I'll be going live that day. So you shouldn't ever have to worry about what time I go live. Although, of course, if you want to be notified when I go live, I put post notifications on for my channel by pressing the bell next to my channel name. So you'll always be notified when a channel video goes up or when I go live on this channel here. So as we head into the end of the first sector, 1 minute 3.085, we get an easy gold, 1.5 seconds below the time. Up to 8.142 million. And we now go into the next sector, 46.7 seconds for gold. This is, I don't think I mentioned, this is the GT by Citroen Race Car Group 3. I'm not sure if I mentioned it already, I think I did. But in case you don't know the story behind this car, this was a collaboration between Gran Turismo and Citroen in 2008. Or at least the car was it was unveiled at, I believe, the Geneva Motor Show in 2008 as a concept. Kind of like an early Vision Gran Turismo car, before it was called Vision Gran Turismo, because it was a collaboration project, I believe. This is Citroen did make this car. It wasn't a production car, but it was made into a road car, which is what it was unveiled as, and I believe they did make a race car version. But I don't know if the race car version was actually a real car, but it's 100% a fictional car. As we actually only get a silver on that, we got to retry that one. So let's give that one a retry. We want to get gold in every single one, so we can get that prize car at the end, as every gold needs to be achieved on a certain track to get the prize car. Yeah, I went very slow around that corner. I'm seeing that now. Okay. Down to the fast S-bend we go. I actually really like these two corners here, and this corner here leading up to the bridge. Probably my favourite corners of this track. And that will be a much quicker time of 45.645. There we go. It shows how slow I was going last time, just rambling on about this car. So, oh, my jaw keeps popping. So, on to the third sector, 28 seconds for gold for this sector. Probably going to be the shortest sector of the track, and I think the last one takes about a minute to do. So anyway, into this corner we go. I believe this is a fictional circuit made by Gran Turismo. This is not a real circuit, if I am correct in saying. I've never ever heard of this track outside of Gran Turismo Sport, so to be honest, I'm kind of glad this isn't a real track. I don't really like this track, to be honest. It's just not the most fun to drive on. The most fun part about it is the straight lines, because they're quite long straight lines. So yeah, in my humble opinion, this isn't a very fun track to drive on. As we now head into the last bit, 1 minute 3.7 for gold. So yeah, down the big straight we go here, biggest straight of the track, up to 175 miles an hour, and we slam on the brakes. Now, I'm going to be a bit dodgy on this sector because you can't see it, but I've actually got a thing on my television saying it's going to go into standby, so if I go off on this sector, it's because of that. I just got to remember this track while I'm driving on it. If I do get a silver here, you can blame my television standby mode. It's covering up directly in front of me. I'm having to watch from the left and right. I know that there's a left turn coming up. I don't know what time. I don't know what the time is either. So I don't know if I'm heading for a silver or a gold. What do we get? We get gold. I couldn't even see in front of me how much we get it by. Oh wow, that was very close. Okay. Okay, we just about did that. So it was covering up from where it says the word earnings summary to just below the yellow and purple box, and it was about as wide as that as well, so I couldn't see anything in front of me. So now we're on to the 1 lap attack. We will get 75,000 if we can get this lap done. 3 minutes 35.3 for gold. Here we go. This is the 3rd longest circuit on this game, and we are going to absolutely hammer it around the circuit. I want to get this done first time. I don't. Okay, into the wall straight away. Let's just screw that time. Screw, you know, that didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. Okay, second time. Well, no, first time. First time is first time. What the hell happened to the car there then? It just didn't want to brake. Anyway, forget that happened. Here we go. This is the proper time. This is technically second time. This is my first time, so we're gonna do that. Okay, we're heading towards sector 2 now. Now, as you all probably do notice, there is no music on the game right now. There will be no music on my games from now on, because I got copyrighted the other day for my FIFA 20 Part 2 video. I know why it happened, because of the music, and it happened when I started the stream. My microphone was off accidentally, so all I could pick up with the music from the game and in the backgrounds. Rookie mistake. I'm still relatively new to the YouTube scene, so like in terms of uploading and creating. So it was a rookie mistake by me, which then led to the inconvenience of my channel last night. So I had to delete the channel, and yeah, blah 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 blah. You know the story now. So that's why there's no music, but that should be no problem. You know, I am the music. I am the commentator, the narrator for this channel, as you could put it. So we don't need music. We can just listen to the sound of the engines, which is like music to every car or petrol head's ears. And that helicopter's flying around me. So now we head up to the next corner here, nice sharp left. Oh dear me, a little bit wide the car, did a little bit of grip going to that left-hander. As we have a fairly wide right-hander, which does include a bit of slowing down. You've got to put on the brakes about here. Yep, perfectly done, nearly. Oh, we do scrape the wall a slight bit there. And now we head down the longest straight for the track. We are 2 minutes 17 into this lap so far. We have 1 minute and 17 seconds left to get the gold. Once we hit about 176 miles an hour, we should have to slow down, I believe. Maybe even slower than that, you never know. If I got you last time. 176, there we go. And we put on the brakes. So heading up now, not far off the last sector, a few corners off the last sector now. Around this corner, we'll be on the last sector. Oh dear me, oh no, we did bump the wall in the last corner, but we're so far ahead on time, we should actually be okay. I really hope we are. A 3 minute 32.248, that was a bit of a worry at the end there. But the car just veered off, it just drifted off. 6.9 miles. And we're at the end of the lap. Okay. 3 minute 32. Here is our gold for Circuit de Sainte Croix. See, oh my god, if we get that Fiat, I'm gonna go mad. Okay, there we go. We get Lamborghini Aventador LP704. There we go, from 2011. Wonderful car, very fast. I don't know if this was a successor to. It wasn't a successor to the Murcielago, was it, or the Gallardo? Something like that, I think. But anyway, we're now on to Le Mans. We're in the Porsche 919 Hybrid, Porsche team from 2016. Turns 1 to 8 with the Tetra Rouge corner. There we go. I'm not too good at my French. I'm quite dusty on French. Have not done a French lesson since year 9. So, anyway, thank you for the next subscriber and the extra like. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, honestly. So we're now going on to, as I said, Le Mans in the Porsche 919. We're heading towards the first sector now. 42.6 seconds for gold. Let's do this. Okay, a lovely looking car, this one. Heading to the first corner. This car extremely quick as well. And the power is so much in this car that the back wheels actually wheel spin when you're trying to pull away. Is that quick of a Porsche, that quick of a car. A little bit wide in that corner, but we're fine. Heading down the straight line now towards the finish line, and we do conquer the first sector by just under a second. A good first sector from us there. We're 2.25 hours nearly into the stream. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in so far. I really do appreciate you tuning in and out, or sticking around, whatever you're doing, leaving a like, leaving a subscribe. Thank you, honestly. The support has been a lot more than I thought I'd get today, and it makes me really happy to know that people do enjoy what I do as much as I enjoy it. Anyway, we're now into the next sector. 55.5 seconds to get gold in this one. Let's just get straight into it. Let's round the first little cone corner. They're like little cones because, you know, they point up. So yeah. I gotta admit, I think I'm due a new PS4 controller soon. This is my newest controller and it's over 2.5 years old. So I think in the next couple of months I'm gonna have to buy a new one. As I head into the next cone corner, oh dearie me, a little bit wide. We are around. And we head towards the line now, 54.098. Thank you. Thank you. I like to think that I do know my facts. So, on to sector 3, 21.4 seconds. Is this Mulsanne corner we're going up to? I think it is. So, heading down the long straight now towards the end of the straight and into the sharp right-hander. Whoa, little bit of wheel spin there which kicks us out into the gravel slightly, but we do get through and taking a 20.706. And we get 43,000 for each sector. I didn't even realise that. That's actually great. So on to sector 4 out of 5, 31.3 seconds for gold, 32.5 for silver, 34.3 for bronze. As we're now peaking at 190 miles an hour, 93, 94, 95. And oh dear me, that was a bit of a wide one. May have to retry this sector, but we're going to go for it anyway. Come on, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. We can't do it, we got a silver. Great, let's retry. We're very close still. We can do it. I know we can do it. I just messed up on that one corner. This car, it cruises at 200 miles an hour, you know. Okay. Sorry for that. Oh no, we go very deep. That's probably going to be a penalty. Well, I won't be surprised if I get one. We don't actually get one, which is actually quite surprising, but I'm not very happy with that sector. I do go very deep, and I do cut it. I know all four wheels went at least on the curb and off the track, or off the track. So, not the happiest with that sector, but it is what it is. We did get through it, and we did get a gold. On to the last sector now, 52.1 seconds. Now, this is actually my favourite part of the track. For handling, this is like the most technical part of the track. It is loads of fun. When you master these corners, it is just incredible. So here we go then. Oh, for God's sake, the car would not brake. Ah, my goodness. Right, okay. Shut up, Billy, alright? Here we go. Right. Got it completely wrong first time, completely wrong speed, completely wrong everything. This is how it should be done. That's how it should be done, not the way I did it the first time. I'm just being a bit too confident now, I think. Oh dear me, that was very quick. Came sooner than I expected. We're around the final corner, around the final two chicanes, a 50.332. So now is the one lap. How fast can we do a one lap round Le Mans in the new, I believe it was the Le Mans winning Porsche 919. This is 3 minutes 33.2, so it's actually a quicker time you've got to put in, but this is a much quicker car. This is quicker than the last track, which was a 3 minute 35, I think, but this is a much quicker car, so I can understand that. If it was in the same car as last time, in the other long track we did just now, it would be probably about like a 4 minute. I do go wide there. I'm just gonna fix that. Okay, I'm making a lot of rookie errors in here, which is a shame because I know I'm not a rookie racer. I have been at competition level at some points in my life, so I need to really knuckle down and get this lap done. So I'm going to shut up for a minute and let myself do the lap here. Would admit the second little cone corner is definitely the more difficult one of the two. It's a bit sharper than the first one. I tend to go off quite a little bit on that one. Okay, all good so far. 2 minutes into the lap, minute and a half left to do it. Oh, we go deep in that corner. Don't want to do that now. Do have a bit of a penalty. I can fully understand. As long as we get below a 3-minute 32.2, then we're okay. And we do it in 3 minutes 29.7, bumped up to a 3 minute 30.7. We still do it by over 2.5 seconds near enough. That was quite an easy lap, I will admit. Apart from that little bit where I did dip in. There we go, first time on the one lap. That is what I wanted to have. And now here is our gold car for Circuit de la Sarthe, Le Mans. Oh no. Oh, we get the worst car, the Racing DS3. An N200 for completing Le Mans. Well then, we now swiftly move on to the Nürburgring, the toughest track in the game, in the world. 11 sections as well as a 6 minute 57.9 one-lap attack to get over. We're in the BMW M6 GT3 Volkenhorst from 2016, Group 3 BMW, which I believe Le Mans touring car. I don't know, I don't follow either, so I don't know what races it is used in, or if it was even used in any races at all. But we're into the first sector. We go 42 seconds for gold. I'm just going to take 2 minutes before I do start this, because this is really going to tire me out. What do you mean by unlucky? I think I got that one alright. Or was that earlier on? No, it was just now. Oh, unlucky for the car. Yeah, I think that's what you mean. Yeah, yeah, it really does suck. But oh well. Hopefully we'll get a car from either our daily workout car, or we'll get a nice one from here. So we now start the first sector. This is preparation for the one lap attack of the Nürburgring. This is not going to be easy, so if I don't speak for the whole 5-6 minutes of the one lap attack, I do apologise. I really need to focus to get this lap done. But like I said earlier, I do know this track so much better now than I did 2 years ago when I first did this. So it might be done first time, we never know. As we do get a 40.540 for the first sector. Yeah, it was because I got the worst car. Yeah, it's gutting, but what can you do? Sometimes you get the best one, sometimes you get the worst one. It's just a matter of luck. But the game does seem to be pretty biased towards giving you the worst car most of the time, so it's I don't think it's FIFA. You've got a 1 in a million chance of getting something good. As we now go on to the next sector, 39.1 seconds for gold here. And be careful on this crest. It can lift your car up as it did for me there. So we're halfway through the time. And that was a bit too fast. Oh dear me, we're going to have to give that one a retry. We do go a bit too fast and go into the gravel. That's a corner we've got to look out for by the looks of it. The thing is, I never really crashed there, which is quite shocking. Oh well, sometimes any corner can catch you in any vehicle, which you just got to be wary of that. I'm not expecting to get it all done first time, I'm just going to take it as it goes. There we go, Sammy take it absolutely perfectly. Hit the apex perfectly, and 38.480 to secure a second gold on the second attempt. We're nearly level 25 as well. It's almost quarter way to that century mark of levels. 29.7 seconds here for the next gold. 30.8 for silver, 32.5 for bronze. So this one should be a first time completion. I know we have a couple of sharp corners coming up, or sharper than normal, so we'll take them nice and slowly. Don't want to go too fast around them, as I almost make a mistake there. As we do make it around the corner in make it around the sector in 28.574 seconds, over 1 second quicker than we needed to be. So on to sector 4 now. 51.2 seconds for gold, 53.1 for silver, 56 for bronze. Looking promising so far. We're nearly halfway through the track for sectors. It's all gone swiftly so far. First and second time completions thus far on the Nürburgring. Keep noticing that I'm moving back quite a bit, and you're not able to see my head too much, so it's at the back of the camera. So I'm going to sit here from now on until I get uncomfortable again. And round we go. There's the finish line, and that is actually pretty quick, under 50 seconds. So I feel 49.471, so that's good. It's under 2 seconds ahead, and we're now on to the next sector. My hair's bouncing up. Hello. There we go. Right. So on to sector 5 out of 11, I believe this is. 50.6 seconds for gold here. Okay, and into nice slow right hander here. Take about 80 miles an hour, 75 miles an hour, and into the fastest section of the track we go. Probably the track apart from the main straight. This one, it's just a matter of some lefts and rights, mainly lefts. You can get some good speed. So I'm nearly at 150 here. Just hit 150 miles an hour and 48.829 to secure a 5th gold in a row. And I got a trophy for veteran driver, so that means we've just hit level 25. Brilliant. Hey. So on to sector 6, 32.2 seconds for gold, 33.4 for silver, and 35.2 for bronze. This should be an easy one to do. This is the section that leads up to the carousel after this right and left. Sorry, after this next left and right I should say. You get the carousel. After there will be a sharp hairpin right hander which leads to the notorious carousel. And 31.301, 31301. So I would like to think that the driving's pretty good so far on this. 15.1 for the next part, just getting you to basics with the carousel, which could be one of the defining corners for our one lap attack. If you get this corner wrong, it can fling you up and you can end up hitting the wall. As we do take it. nice and nearly nice and swiftly, but we do skid off in the end there. 14.386 seconds for another gold. Nice easy gold, easiest one so far. And the Nürburgring. We're nearly peaking at 9 million credits, a lot of money. We haven't spent a penny of it, I don't think, so far. And 49.7 thousand for the next sector to be completed. Wait, 49.7 thousand, 49.7 seconds. I was thinking of the credits at the same time. So now on to the next section. Got a right-hander coming up, which leads into another, which leads into a left. A little bit of a speedy part here. We're now heading up to YouTube corner after this corner here. This is where the cameras start. That corner right in front of you is YouTube corner. And we do get a 48.658, just over 1 second ahead of the time. Nice easy section, that one. Go on it pretty well. That's not what you think it is, that's just a creak in the bed. If you could hear that. Okay, on to section 9 out of 11. Is it 9 out of 11? Oh dear. Well, we're messing up here, aren't we? Yes, okay. 45.7 seconds for gold. So we start off going around YouTube corner. This, you see a lot of people, if you watch channels on YouTube that do film here, you will see that a lot of the time cars do lose it around that corner, and they do actually go on the sand or the gravel and into the wall. It's quite upsetting to watch because you see a lot of expensive cars do it, but it is quite funny as well because you see people thinking they're so clever, confident going into the corner, and then they just bottle it and they just screw it up, crash face first into the corner. Bikes, cars, buses, vans, you know, limos, I've seen crash in that corner. It's quite funny. Anyway, not talking about that. More onto the task at hand here. That was a nice quick corner there. A 44.242 to secure the 9th gold in a row for Nürburgring. We are on fire here. So not to get too far ahead of ourselves, so we have got the big mighty Nürburgring 1 lap still to come soon. 26.2 seconds here for the 10th section for gold. So now we come to the mini carousel, as it's known as. We don't actually go on the carousel, we just edge it. That's fair enough. Sometimes the carousel can actually slow you down because you does tilt your car to a left side, and we've hit the wall, so that's going to have to be a retry. I do take the corner completely wrong. I go out too far, so we have to retry that and aim for gold again. And we do actually get the carousel this time. I'm for about 90% of it. That's how you do it. That's how you take the last corner and put the big straight there, and onto the long straight. We'll be picking up on that on the next section. Oh no, we've got to restart it again. Not fast enough again. Oh, I say again. Not fast enough this time. So 3rd time lucky. Okay, seems to take the carousel a little bit better there. We are way ahead of our time. That is enough to secure the gold. And this is a gold medal time. Clearly, a 25.794. We did it. Well, we did that sector 3rd time lucky. I think that's the first time it's taken 3 times today to do something. Anyway, 38.7 seconds. This is the last sector of the Nürburgring to do before that gruesome 1 lap around the Nürburgring. Just looking at the map now is making me think, oh Jesus, what am I getting myself into? It's not as hard as it looks though, I think, you know. It should be relatively easy to do. It's just the fact it's such a big track and it takes so long to do that one mistake can mess up your day on this track. Know what I mean? So, oh, like we almost mess it up there, like I was saying, and we do actually mess it up there. Okay, hopefully that's still available for gold. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. 38.2, just about. Okay, here we go. We're now on to the big one. Here we go. So let me just do this. Okay. 1 lap around the Nürburgring. 6 minutes 57.9 for gold. 7 minutes 13.9 for silver. And 7 minutes 37.7 for bronze. We will get 74,000 if we complete this run, which is a little bit. I feel like 100k would be good for completing a lap like this. Here we go. We're off. So I'm gonna be quiet for the next 5 minutes or so, or however long this takes before I crash. So BRB everyone. I'm on a mission now. That was close. Okay, we crashed you earlier. Hopefully we can take it better this time. There we go. Now a bit wide there, but will you hold it? Okay, we're looking good so far, and then you're halfway through the lap now. Let's go, keep concentrated and we'll do it first time. Oh, a little bit of a skid there. Right, we can relax for a second. So we're onto the main straight. This has been a very good lap. I just hope I don't mess up in the last couple of corners. So, in these few seconds I've got, just gonna relax for a second. Got 40 seconds to do it. Okay, back to concentrating. Yes, we've done it. Oh yes, first time. Yes. Oh my god. Oh, we did it first time. I got 2 trophies as well for that. Oh my god. Oh, that was so. I could feel my heart beating out my chest halfway through that track because I had a couple of little skids and I was like, oh my god. Right, there we go, 100% of circuit experience. Oh, 75% of campaign mode. What's left to do? Alright, all gold achieved. What's our goal for the Nürburgring? Just don't give me some crap, please. Ah, it's rubbish. We get a BMW Z8. I've already got one of them. But wow, Nürburgring is complete. Look at that. All 159 golds. All gold prizes and circuit experience. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Up to 9 million credits. Rah, that was crazy. So here's our daily workout car as well. What do we get? We get a AMG SLS, so SS AMG. Oh, GTS, whatever. We got another one. It's like our second or third one now. Any other rewards to collect, or is that it? Are we all done now? We completed it. We reached level 25. Okay. Well, there we go. We set out to do it, and it took us nearly 3 hours, but we have done it. 185 miles done today. We've done so much today. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's tuned in today, everyone who's left a like, left a subscribe, left a comment. Thank you all so much. It does mean the absolute world to me, because last night I felt like giving it up last night for a little while, and I thought, you know what, I've just lost my channel. You know, out of no fault of my own, I lost it, and I thought, am I going to get what I've got back? And seeing this today, I can tell that you know that you all want to see more of this, and that the support's come back round. So thank you all so much. It does mean the world to me. This is only the start. We've got all league to cover. Tomorrow we'll be starting Gran Turismo League, and possibly Sport the day after. So for now, thank you all for watching. I will be going live tomorrow, and there'll be a FIFA Mobile video up tomorrow. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, a subscribe, put notifications on. It does mean so much. Alright. So thank you all. I have been BDF018. It's good to be back in the sort, you know, because now it feels a lot more fresh. So yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.